From now on, the version of you that hesitates is gone. The one who scrolls endlessly gone. The one who second guesses every move gone. In his place stands someone else. Sharper, stronger, focused, a bill, or closer, force. That's not hype. That's a decision, and it starts now. If you're serious about this, about making the next 90 days most focused, most powerful, most disciplined chapter of your life, you need to lock in right now. Not tomorrow, not next week. Now, and I'm going to give you the blueprint. Not motivation, not hype, not theory, execution, real systems, real mindsets, rituals that rewire who you are. But first, let's make something clear. This is war. War against the old you. Against delay. Against comfort. Against every excuse you've repeated so many times you started believing them. This isn't about trying. This is about deciding. 90 days. One decision. Go. All in or stay average. No middle. Here's the truth. 90 days isn't magic. It's math. 3 months of radical consistency is enough to build habits that become who you are. It's enough to stack wins. To create a rhythm. To build momentum so real that even when you want to quit, you've come too far to stop. And the moment you cross that line, the moment discipline becomes normal, you're not just doing the work. You've become someone else. Not someone pretended, someone forged. And that starts today. A man who has truly decided burns his bridges, not halfway, not with a backup plan, not while keeping one foot in comfort. He removes the exits. He deletes the excuses. He doesn't leave himself an option to quit. Because quitting is no longer an option. It's no longer even a conversation. He doesn't negotiate with the old self. He buries him. This is what it means to lock in. For 90 days. Your life gets simple. Focused. Forge. Every day. You do what you said you would do. And every day, your brain rewires itself. This isn't mindset fluff, it's biology, it's neuroscience. Your brain is plastic. It adapts. It changes based on repetition. Every time you take action, you're carving a new groove, a new default, a new standard. Do it once. It's nothing. Do it twice. Your brain starts to recognize it. Do it every day for 90 days without skipping, without excuses, without talking yourself out of it. That becomes who you are, what you're trying to do, what you're hoping for. Who you are. Waking up early is an effort. It's identity. Working when you don't feel like it. It's not discipline anymore, it's just what you do. Choosing focus over distraction. You don't even think about it. It's automatic. That's why 90 days matters. Not because it's long. Because it's long and not kill who you were and become. Who you're meant to be. Let's be real. Most people never get momentum. Not because they don't try, but because they never stay with it long enough. They do 3 days, then miss 1. Do a week, then fall off for 2. They're always resetting. Always starting over, always chasing a new spark. And that's the difference. Motivation is cheap. You can get it from a quote, from a post, from a video. But motivation fades. Discipline stays. Because discipline doesn't ask how you feel. It doesn't care if you're tired. It doesn't care if you're not in the mood. Discipline moves. No emotion, just motion. And that's what creates momentum. See, momentum is earned. You don't get it on day 1. You earn it by stacking days. By doing it when it's hard. By showing up when no one claps. By locking in when no one's watching. People stop right before it gets good. Right before the shift. Right before the system clicks. Right before their identity flips. Because there's always a wall. And the wall always shows up around week 2. The soreness, the boredom, the doubt. That's the barrier. And most fold right there. They think it's a sign to stop. It's not. It's a signal. It means you're getting close. It means something is breaking down, and something else is trying to be born. but you can't let up. Not now. You push through. You repeat. You stay locked. Because when you cross that line, when the groove is deep enough, when your brain gets it, that's when you feel it. The shift. The habits start to pull you forward. The resistance fades. The reps get cleaner. The process starts to move you. And now, you're not forcing it. You've become it. Here's the part they don't tell you. Discomfort is the price. Nah, what the price? If you feel it, that's good. That means you're on the edge. You're standing in the gap between who you've been and who you're becoming. That tension? It's the cost of growth. No one becomes something new without friction. Muscles don't grow without resistance. Skills don't sharpen without repetition. Identity doesn't shift without struggle. So when it gets hard, when your mind screams for comfort, when your body wants to quit, you don't retreat. You lean in. That's the edge. That's the exact moment that matters most. Because the man you used to be, he folds here. He finds a reason to stop. He rationalizes. He takes a break. But you've decided. You've burned the bridge. You've made quitting impossible. You've made follow through your only option. That's what a real decision looks like. It's not emotional. It's not temporary. It's locked, final, unbreakable. And from that place, you get access to a different level, a level most never see. Because they never stay long enough. They never push through the edge. They never embrace the cost. But you do. Because you've accepted this. Transformation has a price. And you're not afraid to pay it. In discipline. In energy. In focus. In sacrifice. And once it's paid, it's yours. That identity, that momentum, that clarity, it doesn't just visit. It lives in you. You don't wake up and try anymore. You just are. Waking up early, it's automatic. Saying no to distractions, natural. Doing what needs to be done, non-negotiable. Because the work built the man. And now the man does the work. Now let's turn this into a system. And no more hoping. And no more winging it. And no more relying on hype. If you want to win the next 90 days, you need a blueprint. Not one that just sounds good, one that works. Because your willpower is limited, but structure? That's renewable. So here's the framework. 1. One mission. Not 10. Not 5. 1. One major focus. One transformation you can commit to fully. Use the weight. Finish the project. Launch the business. Train your body. Master your morning. Whatever it is, own it. Write it down. Claim it. Burn the rest. 2. Fixed schedule. Discipline doesn't live in inspiration. It lives in routine. Wake up at the same time. Train at the same time. Work in time blocks. Eat with intention. Sleep with structure. You eliminate choice, so your brain stops negotiating. 3. Kill the noise. Delete distractions. Turn off notifications. Unfollow anything that pulls you away from focus. Your feed doesn't build your future, your calendar does. Make it clean. Let sacred. 4. Daily non-negotiables. These are your anchors. The things you do no matter how you feel, even on bad days. Especially on bad days. Move your body. Lock in on the mission. Fuel yourself like it matters. Reflect before bed. Small things, repeated daily. They compound. They anchor your identity. 5. Track everything. Progress creates clarity. Creates discipline. You don't guess if you're moving. You know. Track your habits. Track your wins. Track your streaks. Keep the receipts of your work. Because here's the thing, it's not about how you feel today. It's about what you stack over time. And when the days get hard, when motivation is gone, you open that log and you remember, I've come too far to stop. On the other side of 90 days, something shifts. You wake up different. You look in the mirror and you don't see potential, you see proof. You don't talk about who you're going to be, you walk in it. People start to notice. They ask what changed, but they don't understand, because they didn't see the war you fought alone. They didn't see the mornings where you moved without feeling like it, the nights where you wanted to quit and didn't, the days where you showed up with zero applause. They don't know what it cost, but you do, and that cost. It made you unshakable. You're no longer the man who tries. You're the man who does. You're no longer chasing motivation. You've become movement itself. And now everything opens. The job, the health, the business, the relationships, the mindset. Because you're not waiting anymore. You're not hoping. You're not explaining. You're building. You're showing. You're executing. This is what separates you now. You don't start and stop. You start and scale. You don't react to your emotions. You lead them. You don't lose momentum when it gets hard. You create momentum because it's hard. This is who you are now. And maybe the world doesn't recognize you at first. That's fine. They weren't there when it was built, but they'll see it in time. And how you move. And what you create. And who you've become. And when they ask you how, when they want the secret, you'll smile, because there is no secret, just one decision, made once, lived every day, for 90 days, and now, you don't have to talk about change. You are the change.